Well, hey there everybody, welcome back to the playthrough. We are on episode 38 and we are stark naked because at the end of episode 37 we actually died twice to a 1-star Draugr archer that was shooting us with arrows, and it was a pretty late session and I was getting a bit worked up, and I thought that I could be a bit cheeky and run back with no health, no armor, no nothing, just completely stark naked and pick up my items from my gravestone and run away, and that didn't work out at all. We got one shot in the back from that Draugr. So to the start of today's episode anyway, we are going to cook us some food. We've got our troll hide armor and we're going to make our way back into that swamp to try and get our gear back. Should be a lot easier now that we're going to take some food and armor. If I'm completely honest, this is what I should have done in my first attempt at getting it back, but I was a bit overconfident and thought I could just run in there and grab it and get away. We almost did get away. I think what killed me was the fact that I stopped to try and put my equipment on and eat some food, which makes your character slow down because they're going through the eating food animation. And yeah, it just gave that 1-star Draugr a free shot at my back, and it was a one-shot because I only had 25 health. So it was not the smartest decision to make, I will be honest. And I think for today's episode, we're probably going to spend most of it just exploring this new swamp biome that we found. We've put our portal up there and made a little walled-off area. We need to finish off that walled-off area because it's not finished. It's only about half done. So yeah, we'll probably crack on with all of that in today's episode. Just try and jump through the portal and get back there. Well, I am hoping that those two deaths, maybe not the second one, but the first one at least, hopefully they should showcase just the sheer jump in difficulty compared to the Black Forest. We were taking on 1-star and 2-star Grey Dwarfs all the time in the Black Forest, and they weren't a problem whatsoever. We died a couple of times to trolls because of silly mistakes, but trolls weren't even really that difficult. The boss really wasn't that difficult. So yeah, there is a big jump in difficulty when it gets to the swamp, so just so you're all aware. Okay, almost back. Hopefully we managed to get a little bit further away before we died the second time, so hopefully we might be able to just get this one without attracting the attention of all of the Draugr. Or I could be completely wrong and we'll get attacked straight away. It seems to be a bit further away. You can see those stones and the kind of green gas that's right in front of us. That is the spawners. Yeah, okay, we got away. Perfect. Oh, maybe not. We are being shot at by a skeleton. It actually looks like the monsters have despawned, because I can't see that Draugr. Oh, no, there he is. Thought you guys might still have been here. Oh, ouch. Alright, let's take down this 1-star as soon as possible. Come on. Come on. There we go. Right, the 1-star is dead. Oh god, there's more archers. This is not working out very well for me, is it? Luckily these guys are just standard Draugr archers, so they're not dealing too much damage. Right, come on, take down the skeleton. Oh god, another Draugr. Stamina is running out. There's another skeleton. And another Draugr. Jesus. Alright, come on, take out this body pile. That's what we're trying to do. We need to take this body pile down, otherwise we're just going to get endless streams of them. Oh god. Right. Ouch. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's kite them around in a circle a little bit whilst we recharge some stamina. Oh, look, another Draugr with a bow and arrow. Just parry you. Take you down quickly if we can. And go. Alright, come on. Need to focus on this body pile. Need to get it down. Oh, he killed it himself. Thank you. That was helpful. Alright. That should alleviate some of the pressure. And we can take down this bone pile. There we go. And the the spawner area is clear. Oh, wow, that was hectic. Alright, let's put the proper gear back on. No offense to the troll hide armor, that did help, but I would prefer the bronze armor. Now, these spawner areas will usually feature a chest as well, or sometimes they'll feature a chest. It will just have some of the basic stuff you find in most chests, so might be some valuable items, maybe feathers, arrows. Obviously the arrows will be a higher level because we're in a new zone. But yeah, most of the time you'll find them with a chest in them, maybe a couple of chests. We'll take these leech down and grab their blood bags, as we are going to need those. Don't actually think this one got a chest in it. Has it got a chest? Let's have a quick look around. We took down our two death markers as well because we don't need those filling up the minimap. Don't think there was a chest in that spawner area. It's a bit disappointing, but oh well. Oh, some more thistles, we'll grab these. We were part of the way through an exploration at the end of our previous episode when we did die, so we're just pretty much going to carry on with that. It's daytime, we've got our food buff, we've got rested, we've got our stuff back, so... The only annoying thing is that we now have lost a bunch of slots in our inventory for picking things up because of having the second armor set. So yeah, that will slow us down just a little bit. Oh, wow, the this swamp biome seems to be very active today. Let's take out this blob quickly. Aha, blob trophy. Another decorative piece, not really much else you can do with a blob trophy to be honest, but we'll probably hang one of these up at some point. Okay, let's continue exploring. We're kind of sticking to the coast. Oh, there's another blob. We're gonna kind of stick to the coast a little bit just for this first initial foray. I don't really plan to spend that much more time here. As I said, we don't have a huge amount of inventory space left, so it's not like I can go running around and collecting everything I want, but we'll see what else we can spot for now. We do have a bit more of this day left to explore, so we don't have to go back straight away. There are a few creatures that only come out at night. I say a few, there's one or two I think that only come out at night time in the swamp, so I don't really want to be around when they show up because they are quite dangerous. But we'll keep having a quick look, keep going along the coast, see what else we can spot. Looks like another blob there. Oh, what's this? Oh my god, it is. Okay, so those two skeletons I was just looking at. Hang on, let me just take out this leech quickly. There we go. So those two skeletons there, and there you can see just behind those two skeletons is a big green skull with its mouth open and some green gas coming out the front. That is the spawner for the boss, for the swamp. That is bone mass. Really surprised we've seen that now. Really surprised, actually. Quite happy, because we don't have to worry too much about having to explore... Oh, God. We don't have to worry too much about exploring to find the boss spawner, as we've now found it already. That's very fortunate, actually, that the first island we pick to build our base camp or to build our portal at is the island that's got the boss. That's going to save us a lot of time in future. Okay, so let's cover the elephant in the room. That Abomination, so that massive four-legged kind of swampy wooden creature that's just crawled up out of the ground. Oh my lord, a 2-star Draugr. Jesus, we only just parried him. This is a very populated area of swamp. Alright, let's take this Draugr out first. Oh god! He nearly killed us with that swing. Avoid. Take a potion. Block him. Oh god, we just get a better leech. Okay, the Draugr's down. Right, let's back off over here, get some space. Let's heal up a little bit. Let's stand behind something that makes these skeletons stop shooting at us from a mile away. Oh, there's more Draugr. They're everywhere. Come on, there we go. Right, block those two. Take the skeleton down. Block the Draugr. Let's take you down. Perfect. Right. This big guy coming. He's just kind of wandering over here. That's an Abomination. So, the Abomination is basically, the simplest way I can say it is that the Abomination is basically the troll of the swamp. So, it's a giant creature that has a few very heavy hitting attacks. You've just seen the first one there, the body slam. There's his second attack, the swipe with his left leg, or his front left leg, and then there's the third attack, the big slam that he does with his front right leg. Now, fighting Abominations really isn't that difficult. As long as you've got a decent level of armor and a decent level of shield, you can parry 90% of his attacks. So I think you can parry all of his attacks. And there is a very simple way to fight him as well. I'll try and showcase that with this guy. Let's just block this swipe so we don't get hit. Okay. This is the way I usually fight him. So I stand directly underneath his body, right in between all of his legs. I parry the big body slam attack that he does, and then I go right back to slicing at this middle body section. and that's pretty much it. He will, if you're stood directly underneath an Abomination, they will do this body slam attack over and over and over again. They won't walk off, they won't do any of the other attacks. It's literally just this body slam all the time. I think it's kind of like, might be a bit of the coding with the AI of the creature, which is that if you stand underneath it, it does that body slam every time. Parrying it seems to be quite simple. It doesn't knock you back that much, and yeah, you can just run up, get the 3 parry, like, extra damage hits, and yeah, take them down pretty quickly, pretty easily. Really not that difficult to fight those. It's just when they attack you and there's like 10 other Draugr and blobs and leeches and all that kind of stuff around you, it does get a bit hectic. Now, the items that the Abomination drops, he drops 2 different items. The Root. The Root is basically the item that you will need for the lighter armor set that you can build from the swamp. So, as I was explaining with the Black Forest, you can build the Trollhide armor, which is a lighter armor set. You can move quicker, and it has the set bonus of being extra sneaky. And then you can build the Bronze armor set, which is the metallic armor set, which doesn't have a set bonus, and you move a bit slow because it's slightly heavier, but it does have a lot more armor. That is the same with the Swamp. You've got the Iron armor set, which you'll get from, obviously, Iron, which is heavy armor, and you move slower, but it does obviously protect you better. And then you have the lighter armor set, which is the Root armor set that you can make from the root that you get from the Abominations. Now, the Abomination also drops the item called Guck. Excuse me, I've just been drinking a lot of tea this morning, so I'm a little bit gassy. So yeah, the other item is Guck, which the Abomination drops. Now, Guck is the stuff I was talking about, and I think it was our previous episode, when we were sailing past the island, and I was explaining the swamp trees that have the big green glowing sacks on the side of them. That's the Guck, basically. That's the Abomination is the other creature that you can get Guck from. You don't need a huge amount of Guck throughout most of your playthrough. You're not really going to use it for that much. So I prefer to get Guck from Abominations rather than trying to build up those trees and using a pickaxe or an axe to get them from the trees. Because you don't really need that much, honestly. I think it's only used in a couple of items that I think are essential, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah. And with the Abomination's armor set as well, the Root armor set, I believe the set bonus for that armor set is to do with archery. It's to do with a bow and arrow. So you could use that if you prefer being at range and you prefer staying, keeping your distance from enemies. You could use that if you wanted to. It does have a higher armor bonus than the Trollhide armor, obviously, because it's from this biome. But as I've said throughout previous biomes, I prefer using the metal armor sets anyway, so I'm more of a melee character than I am an archer or a magic user, so I don't really mind. I'll probably gather a bit of the... I'll kill as many Abominations as I can see, the same with Trolls, and I'll probably build the armor set as well, so that at least we can, have it just in case, but I don't really plan on using it that much, if I'm honest. But now that we've seen the Abomination, we know what it's like. Now we have headed back to the portal. I do want to go back home and drop off a lot of the items I've picked up. Our inventory was getting full when we killed that Abomination. We couldn't pick up some of the items, so I've just decided to head back home. Obviously, we're still carrying the Trollhide armor set that we had to use to get our gravestone, or our items back from dying at the end of our last episode. But yeah, so that was quite a lot that we discovered right there. We've got the spawner for Bonelass, which is the swamp boss. Really happy we found that. We now don't have to worry about going around and exploring to find it, or having to find any of those little stone tablets that you can find that will show you where the boss location is. And we don't have to worry too much about gathering items to spawn the boss either. Again, I can't remember exactly how many items you're going to need to spawn Bone Mass. I think this is the one that uses, I think, about 10 items, but I will tell you about the item when we actually find it, because we haven't seen one yet. I believe you can only find them in the swamp dungeons, like the swamp crypts that we'll find. We haven't seen any of those in this area yet, so yeah. As you saw there, we just had a quick look at the Root armor set, and yes, the bonus was to do with archery, so with bow and arrow using, so we'll build. Okay, so for now we're just going to dump our inventory. Let's just get everything put in the right chests. We got quite a lot of the entrails from those Draugr. Got 24 of them, which wasn't too bad. That's 40 in total. Very nice. We're doing alright on currently cooked food, so we shouldn't need to make any more just yet. Quickly repair our items. We are going to want to go back and finish building that wall. I'll probably grab some wood and do that pretty soon. The wall around our portal, sorry, just because we're going to need to make sure that is well protected, especially with it being right on the border of Black Forest and Swamp. There could be wandering swamp creatures that might come over and destroy the portal, so yeah, we definitely need to make sure that wall is built properly. So we'll probably do that next. And then we'll probably crack on with a bit more exploring and checking out stuff like that. I might have to check the garden as well. I would imagine that some of the plants are now fully grown. We were waiting on some turnips last time. Go, just grabbing some wood. Should be alright with what we have there. We're going to dump some in these 2 charcoal kilns because we're going to need plenty of this. Again, I have said this before, but I do recommend doing this whilst you're into the initial, say, forays of exploring a new zone. Especially for the Black Forest and the Swamp. Once you've got the ability to start making coal, start making as much as you can. Just every now and then when you pop back to your base, or if you're, if you're just kind of doing some housework stuff, fill up your charcoal kilns and just, kind of slowly make some coal stores, just so that when you do need them, you don't have to. It kind of saves you time later on. So instead of having to make coal and then use all that coal to turn, to smelt yours and then make even more, it just saves you a bit of time. These turnips done? Yes, they are. Perfect. We'll replant these. Might actually see how many of them we need for the the cooking pot upgrade that we've made, that we can make now. It was turnips that we needed in order to make that upgrade, so I might just have a quick look at what we need to build that. What's it? Crafting, spice rack, dandelion, carrot, mushroom, thistle, and turnip, and then just workbench. We only need 2, but to be honest, I want to grow. Yeah, I might just turn these into seed turnips first, rather than using 2 of them for that, just so we can get a decent amount of seeds straight away. I will say that in the times that I've played Valheim, turnips, like turnip seed plants in the swamp, have been rarer or harder to find than carrot seed plants in the Black Forest. So I think for these, I'll turn them into seed turnips, and we'll just so we can get a decent stock of turnip seeds going. And then I think the next time we harvest turnips will be the next time we use those 2 turnips to build the spice rack, the upgrade. It's getting nighttime, so let's just make sure we've got everything tucked in the chests. We've dumped this honey. And then I think we'll go to sleep through the night. Or we might just pop back and finish building that wall, actually. Don't really need it to be daytime for that. Can't really make any more of the Queen's Jam because we don't have that many blueberries left. We might have to go on a bit of an explore for some of those soon. Yeah, we'll pop back and we'll finish building this wall. We might as well. We've got the time. Yeah, it's still pretty light out. It's not technically nighttime yet, as we haven't got the cold debuff. So we might as well just quickly do this now. Try and line these up so they're actually, there's no gaps. Yep, perfect. Put that one there. That can sit properly. Yep, perfect. Okay, so we've got a bit of a gap there. So actually what we'll do instead is, there we go, feel cold, it's nighttime. We're going to put a gate on this bit here. And then for this section, if we knock it down, we might be able to angle it differently. If we might be able to angle it to fill that gap. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. Spot on. There we go. That's exactly what we wanted. We've got a bit of spare wood left over, so I might just pop chests down here as well. We did throw some tin next to the boat that we'd picked up by accident from the troll fight we had, so we might gather that tin and stick it in that chest, just to keep it in case we need it later on in the playthrough. Make sure the gate is closed. There we go, there's the 3 tin, just dump that there for now. Pop back through the portal, and then we'll sleep through the night as well, just to skip till the daytime. Okay, what day are we on? I think we're on day 46, 47? Possibly? I think we're around that. You sleep in fits and fretful dreams. Weight of the world, weight of the nightmares. Oh, someone's annoying the boar. You can see the numbers there. Someone's attacking the fence. 47, okay, I thought we were on that time. Oh, what's this? This is another greyling. He's running away. Oh no, it's a grey dwarf. I'm guessing because we're now in the swamp, we've now unlocked these guys as nighttime creatures that will occasionally make forays into our base. Oh, a neck is getting involved as well. What do you want? Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Come on. There we go. You gonna drop us a tail? Yeah. How is this fence doing? Let's get the repair tool. It's not too bad. Some sections are looking a bit damaged, but in terms of durability, they're not that bad. It's not desperately needed to be repaired, but I don't know, we probably should give them a quick... I don't know, they're looking alright for now. Just gather up the coal. Pop it in this chest here with the stone that we picked up from outside our swamp portal. Don't dump the food back in here. Got one grey dwarf eye. Strange how the grey dwarfs have two eyes and we only get one from them. Maybe we damaged it in the fight and couldn't harvest the second eye. Or sometimes if you fight like a 2-star or a 1-star or a 2-star grey dwarf, they'll drop multiple eyes. Always having to make sure that I quickly sidestep that bonfire when we run past it so we don't burn ourselves to death. We have run out of healing potions as well. Actually, we can make the medium ones, so we might actually crack on with those if we've got the blood bags. Yeah, we do. We've got 12 of them, so we might as well grab some of those. We'll make a medium healing potion this time. So the medium healing potion does 75 health, rather than the 50 health that the standard healing potion does. There we go, medium healing mead base. Chuck that in the fermenter. And let that brew whilst we're out and about. Right, let's pop all these guys back in. What else are we going to need? Might make some more poison resistance just in case. We need some coal for that. 10 of those. Pop them there. Oh, what are we missing? Oh, thistles. Whoops. There we go, grab the thistles. That should be everything now. Yep, poison resistance mead base. Grab that. Pop all the fruit and veg and the necktail back. Strangely, you need necktails for poison resistance, but neck aren't poisonous. I'm not sure where the logic is in that one. Probably going to need another keg at some point or another fermenter, but we'll keep it on us for now. Okay, refresh the food buffs. The rested buff is doing alright. Might as well let it pop back up to 14 minutes. Is it 14 minutes, I believe? Yeah. Comfort 7? Yes, 14. Alright. Let's get back out there. Can't let the swamp defeat us. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Portal's like right up against the wall. We might have to reposition the portal at some point. Okay. Just a swamp. What can I see over there? Is that another Draugr? Maybe a skeleton, actually. Certainly seems to be moving fast enough for a skeleton. Yeah, it's a skeleton. Come on then, you sprint at me with your bronze sword. Down you go. Oh, there's a leech. There's 2 leech. Ah, Jesus. And another skeleton. Knock those guys out. Oh, Draugr with a bow and arrow. Let's just parry you. Use our strong mace attack to swipe you out. The crit strong attacks are so powerful. They do a lot of damage. Oh, 3 at once. Let's take these guys out. There we go. Took another hit there, but that's not bad. Got a Draugr trophy. Another one. Again, can't do anything with those. More of a decorative piece. Ouch. What was that? Oh. Sneaking out from behind a tree, little sod. There we go. 101 damage from the 3rd attack. Obviously it was, well, crit damage or parry damage, so naturally it would hit harder anyway, but still, it's a lot of damage. Okay, I think we'll do about another 5... Oh god, hello. There's another one. We'll do about another 5 minutes of exploring, just kind of poking around the swamp, see what there is. I'm just going to take this guy out first. Oh, Draugr. Alright, come on then. Ouch. Oh god. We've luckily just got our block up there, I think. Oh, and you can see as well with Abominations that... Oh, Jesus, he's hitting us. Abominations, they're attacks that do a lot of damage. Oh god, he nearly killed us. So like the body slam attack that he does, that does quite a lot of damage in an area, that doesn't hit other swamp creatures. So if there was a blob, ooh, if I was close, a blob or a Draugr, it's not going to destroy them, it's not going to kill them. So that's same as the trolls with Grey Dwarfs. A bit disappointing, but kind of makes sense, I suppose. They're all denizens of the swamp, so... I think if they were to attack creatures from the Black Forest, so if Grey Dwarfs were to start attacking this Abomination, I think it would deal damage to them. I just think it doesn't deal damage to creatures of other like swamp creatures. Right, let's take that guy down and just get on with our parry body slam attack fest. Same tactic as last time, standing right underneath him, getting him to do this body slam, parrying it every time, and then just using the three attack combo of parry damage to take him down. Still taking a few hits. Is that? Oh, there are Grey Dwarfs right there. There we go, he's killed one. And he's killed another 2. Yeah, luckily enough with that kind of stomp attack he does, you can... Ouch, oh god. You can avoid it by standing underneath him, like obviously because he's stomping the ground right in front of you, quite far away, so it's not difficult. We just need to pop our poison resistance mead, because I don't really want that slime to get us that blob. I also want our health bar to regen a little bit more, because it is very low right now. It's not looking very healthy. Come on, over this way, you. Get away from that blob. He's nearly dead as well, so a couple more hits should take him down. Got some more distance between us. We're going to have to take that blob out soon. Keeps poking around. Oh, more Grey Dwarfs. Can hear them dying in the background. Right. Parry that. Well, he's very nearly dead. One more parry, that should do it. Oh no, he's doing his stomp. Okay. Quite easy to avoid that stomp attack he does. This big one here. There we go, down he goes. Oh, that was more difficult than it should have been. Alright. Okay, taking him down, let's pick up all his items. We are getting pretty close to the half-an-hour mark. I wanted to go on for about 30 minutes for this episode, so we are We are going to end the episode fairly soon. We'll give it a couple more minutes. So a quick wander around, see what else there is. Another blob I can see in the distance, possibly. Yeah, there is. Grab the mace. Come here, you. And one thing to be aware of with blobs, if you haven't got poison resistance, or if you just don't want to let them hit you and poison you, trying to block or parry them isn't going to work. They're still going to poison you. The best thing is to just get your mace out if you've got a mace, or get your weapon out and just go straight into attack. It takes a couple of seconds for them to kind of wind up and hit their first attack when you approach them the first time, so if you can get in there and deal that damage quickly, you should take them out before they have a chance to actually get their attack off. I think this might be a... Oh, no, what is that? Oh, it's just a tree. Okay, I thought that was another drawbridge in front of us. It's just the way the tree looks. There's a few skeletons, though. Come here, you. Let's take you down. Alright. Yeah, I think this will be a pretty good point for us to end it. So yeah, I think we'll call it very shortly. So thank you, everybody, for watching today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Managed to recover our items and do a bit more exploring and discover a few more creatures. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next episode.